Okay, in this second objective, we are learning to express our habits and schedules related to the time expression or emphasizing the time, the moment we do the things. Now we are working with normal verbs, verbs that expresses our habits and the specification of the time. In this list, you can see the most common expressions and you have to pay attention to the way they are expressed. When we mention the time, we need to say at. We can use expressions such as early, around 11, late, which is the opposite of early, until midnight, before noon, after noon. Okay, first having a description of this or a clarification of these words is helping us. We have the first word that usually is complicated. Noon means 12 p.m. So we have 11 a.m. and then we have 12 p.m. And the opposite is midnight. In the case of midnight, it is 12 but a.m. Over here we have before this 11 a.m., 11 p.m., then noon and midnight. So this is when we see the sun and this is when we see the moon. Other expressions here are in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But please notice that for night we are using at. For days of the week when they are repeated times on Fridays, on Saturdays, on Sundays. It means every Friday, every Saturday, and every Sunday. On weekdays, from Monday to Friday, on Thursdays, on weeknights, on weekends. Those expressions are the ones we are using to say the moment we do the normal activities, the activities in everyday life. In this exercise, you need to select the correct word. I get up at, I have lunch at 11:30 on Mondays because I have marked the time. The only options are at or early, in on at. That is the way I am selecting the correct one. In number three, I have a snack around 10 because it is not possible to say in 10. In is not possible because with night we are using at. On Fridays, I leave school early because before needs another word. So this is the correct. I just stay up until 1 a.m. on weekends because that is the expression. So I need to pay attention to the chart. I sleep around noon on Sundays. I have dinner at 7 on weeknights. Weeknights. I read a book before I go to sleep. It's not possible to say after. On weekends, I go to bed at 1 a.m. On Thursdays, I leave work at 9 p.m. I work late on Wednesdays and I study until 11 after dinner. You see? So please pay attention to the list and obviously the conjugation of the expressions. Over here, the practice is only for I, but remember that you can extend this to the rest of the subjects.